wait till morning. When the party breaks up, we hit and beat down. I want to grab your bumper and start to whine all over. Baby, don't stop whining. Won't stop, won't stop. It's something I'm trying. Baby, don't stop whining. Won't stop, won't stop. It's something I'm trying. Keep the bumper rolling, me. Rolling, rolling, me. Keep the bumper rolling, me. I am asking you very much. Please don't stop declining, because it's now coming. When you feel the pressure, then you will treasure the way I grab your bumper and start the wine all over. Baby, don't stop whining. Don't stop, don't stop. It's something I'm trying. Something you're trying. Baby, don't stop whining. Don't stop, don't stop.
Boom blast. I've been searching.
All righty, so time right now, SVG, it is 8:42, and at this time we are joined by Harold Ploomie Lewis and Mr. Wayne Williams. All right, so we are going to conduct an interview with both of these gentlemen, not necessarily separate and apart, in that Ploomie is a musician of years of experience,
yes,
but he's also part of the intermediate high school, and we would explain to you how it is that how we're integrating this particular interview. So Ploomie and Mr. Williams, good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay. So Ploomie, give us a little bit of an introduction as to who you are.
Well, I've been playing music for a long time, since in the 70s. I started with Roland Sardine, and from Roland Sardine was psychedelics. You all know that too, right?
Is it 70s you're talking about?
Yeah. we little old, but not that old. Yeah.
Yeah, and then checkmates. You heard about checkmates?
Nope.
Mastermind.
I know Mastermind Studio. I never heard of a Mastermind Studio, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been in this thing for a long time. As a matter of fact, I started at the age of 11 playing, playing the bass. And started with Roland Sardine when I was about 13. I was in grammar school at that time. And then from, we were going to the statistics of what happened in the day.
That's close to over 50 years?
Yeah.
You're going our ages now, but okay.
Yeah, but still, I'm still in the music, and really and truly, overall, what I'm doing is paying forward, because I consider the intermediate high school captured me,
Mm-hmm.
They made me think further than where I was thinking, but just music. I wasn't really care about the education at that time,
Okay, so you're also a past student of intermediate high?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I have a lot to give to the intermediate high school because of what they did for me, especially Mr. Richards. Mm-hmm. And I can't remember anybody else, at this time to, the memories start to play with you. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So now I'm, trying to do my thing here today. We came here to talk about how we're going to develop the music institution, and that's about it.
What are some of the songs that you sang before? If you could just give us a reminder.
Oh, okay. The first song I wrote was a song called The Little You Say.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote it in 1974. And up to this day, I'm still collecting royalties in it. It made it popular in Europe and beyond, Asian countries and so on, Africa.
Okay.
Well, Vincentians didn't know that, but right now I'm promoting St. Vincent, where I'm playing at upscale places and events like the Winterfest. Winterfest is like among the 10 top things you would, places you will hear music and exposure, give exposure.
Okay, and is the genre that you focus on mostly soca or?
No,
Okay.
I'm not focused on any genre because, as a matter of fact, I tour Europe with a Haitian band. So, and I play with Hispanic musicians too. I play with soca people. I play jazz. I did jazz in New York. And I did jazz here too with the Macintosh's father, Uncle, what's his name again? Uncle
Frankie.
Frankie's father, yeah.
Okay. So you're not just a vocalist, you're also
I'm a bass player first.
okay.
Bass player first, vocalist second, pan player third.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let us know about the program that is being implemented at the Emmanuel High School.
At the intermediate high school.
At the intermediate high school.
We have the same founder. Interestingly, Dr. Jippy used to started the intermediate high school when he was about 20 years old. And, he migrated, and on his return, that's when he started the Emmanuel High School. We attended the intermediate high school, and we now have an alumni association, which is global. Our members are global. Once you're a past student of the intermediate high school, you could become a member of the alumni association. And as I indicated, our membership is global and our executive is global. And we have, let me first say that the school is celebrating 100 years this year, 100 years of existence. Third only to the boys' grammar school and the girls' high school. And last year, we had a series of activities. We'll be having a series of activities this year, both locally and in the diaspora. And one of those activities will be held in Florida on the 19th of September. It's a fundraiser that has been organized by Mr. Ploomie Lewis and his management team. And the whole idea is to raise funds to help to enhance the music program at the intermediate high school with a vision of making it a holistic approach to music, whether it be the teaching of music, the back end, how to present yourself on stage, etc. And that is the main focus of the event in Florida, is to raise resources to enhance that program.
Do they currently have a music program at the school?
There is a music program at the school, but it's limited. It's limited in even the size of the music room. It's about 10 by 11, and we have already made the alumni, through its members, especially Mr. Lewis, have already made significant contribution towards that program, and we need a bigger space, and we're working towards accomplishing that.
Okay. What are the benefits of a music program to students, though?
Well, okay, I will answer that one. My thing is that I had to make a decision whether to go to continuous school or go touring, and that sit in my mind for years that I had to make that decision. I know this decision I'll make. I'll go to the music. I love my music. You can't take it away. The school didn't have a music curriculum. So I had to make that choice. And that is, that I put everything into the music. As a matter of fact, if you ask me, a couple of people, you will know who I am. Go ahead.
Well, I think Ploomie is an example of someone who benefited from his involvement in music and continues to do so. Music, the entertainment industry is one of the fastest growing industry internationally. Okay, but I believe just like sports, we look at that industry in a limited way, and it goes beyond even being a performer. Management, being
Producing.
a engineer in a studio or for shows. So we want to offer, irrespective of what your interest is in the industry, in the music industry, we want to offer you a platform so you can get some knowledge of what exists or what's possible. So when you leave school, you could even go ahead and move forward and study music at a higher level, college, university, okay? But we're laying the foundation. We're enhancing the program to lay the foundation. So you could earn a living if you wish to do so from music. And I think it's shown both sports and music, if you're involved in it, it helps to enhance certain part of the brain that helps you academically. So it goes hand in hand. Okay, so we have to look at it from a broader perspective.
Okay. Is maybe the goal to have a band coming out from the school in the end?
Absolutely, absolutely. Not only a band, but we're talking about dancers. I mean, everything that encompasses music. You know, dancing, singers, choruses, choirs. You know, strange instruments. You know, that kind of thing. But that is in the future. The basic thing is to form a band, at least pick a student, and maybe someday, you know, the band will be good enough because we have great students. I mean, not students, musicians that born in St. Vincent, probably never ever read a note, but they will play the hell out of you on the instrument that they think. And I hope I'm one of them.
Okay.
I will say this now, that the school does have a band, okay? Our mission is just to enhance what already exists. And I'll go further to say that in the cadets preliminaries this year, I think we had about five past students from the intermediate high school that competed or participated in that.
Name them, let me hear that.
We had vibrating skates, Zion I, Ras I, Little Bit, and the defending champion is Madsat. And if you want to go a little deeper, the national anthem, the music for the national anthem was written by a past student of the intermediate high school, Mr. Miguel. Beckett Cyrus also attended the intermediate high school. And we had teachers like Frankie McIntosh and Shay Keen. They are teachers at the intermediate high school. So our history when it comes to music is very deep.
And it's almost as if you could tailor to say, you know, if you want to turn out to be a good musician or involved in the musical field, go to intermediate high.
Actually, a lot of legend came from the intermediate high school.
There you go. And I will brag about this. Most of them were bass players.
Okay.
Bass players.
And not to receive a call after this interview. Dalton behind the bumper also attended the intermediate high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is I think you have bragging rights to be able to develop this program even more, because at least the students have successful persons who they can relate to or want to aspire to be like. So yeah.
And most of them have volunteered to be mentors.
Okay.
Also. So
okay.
we're paying it forward.
Very good. Very good. All right. So you spoke about a fundraising activity in Florida,
yes.
Right? But how can persons in the US who may not be residing in the state of Florida, or even for persons residing here at home, how can they be a part of the process, this fundraising activity?
Well, this is part of it. We're trying to get the word out. We already in touch with different organizations that are based in Florida. We're also in touch with Mr. Patel Matthews, who is at the office in New York, because they're responsible for North America. So we're trying to get the word out, and this is part of the process. But they could also contact Ploomie will speak more about that, his management team, and they will be able to give the information as it relates to the upcoming event.
Okay.
There's a ticket company that what do you call them again? I don't do the business. I just doing the thinking, where I want to go with this thing. But we are selling tickets in Florida, and I think you could get it online. It just got set up since I'm here. So
Ticket Power or something?
Yes, yeah. I always forget the name. Something Bright.
Okay, I'm not familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, so I suppose for persons after they've listened to this interview, is it that it's going to be posted, let's say, on the intermediate high school's page? How can they access the information?
We have mainly two social media platforms.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Intermediate High School Alumni Association Inc. Facebook page, and we also have a website, which is IHSSVG.org. So all information could be accessed from those two social media platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Our intention is to reach out.
How can they access the information? All right, so we have a call. I took this call for a reason. All right, Joshua, good morning.
Good morning, Roleza. Good morning, Harold Lewis.
Yes, sir.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing fine.
Whenever I see you, I think of your mother's tamarind syrup.
Yeah, I know that. A lot of people do that.
Yes, yeah. Well, I think that is how you used to make your pocket change, because you can bring this stuff to school. That's the other school that we used to go to. And I don't know if you remember Caldrick Forbes. Caldrick was one of the guys that went to team school with us,
Was asking that question. Yeah, Caldrick Forbes. How you gonna ask me if I know Caldrick Forbes? Caldrick Forbes was my vocalist at the time in Revolution.
Yeah, because I got to ask him, and this is one funny one. It's not related, but you remember that the Calypsonian Sparrow that used to come and terrorize us in school, and he would always fight with Timmy? Sparrow was a Calypsonian.
Yeah. He had a name like the Mighty Sparrow. Yes.
Yes. We had some good days. Harold, don't feel bad about this, but I think you and myself, we were totally not too good academically inclined students, but we made things happen.
What were you talking about? Grammar school or Timmy school?
Timmy school.
No, I changed it when I went to Timmy school. Grammar school, I was a fool. Yeah, Timmy. I listen, man. Timmy. This is why I'm talking so much about Timmy. Timmy took time to.
Yes.
I was doing good. I did pre and everything. I passed pre, but then when it was time for GC, I went and toured with Mastermind in St. Lucia.
And you recognize who you're speaking with?
And
you're speaking with?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Harold, I'm glad you mentioned that, right? Because Mr. Morgan had no time for guys like you and myself, so he kicked us out in the first year, and we went and Timmy embraced us.
Yeah, you see.
All right,
I am not as popular as you are, but I am here now in Bermuda. Thanks to Ingrid Williams and Blazer Williams. They helped to make me who I am today.
You see?
Hey, so it's nice to hear you, man. Take care. All the best.
All the best to you too, my brother.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So yes. So the fundraising activity, what exactly is it, though?
Well, we want to sell equipments to the school to do, like, as I said, video, music mixing and mastering, the whole shenanigan. And but we need the space. Right now, the room, just a few equipments that I send is just sitting there and, in claustrophobic, man.
Okay, so is it a case where the immediate fundraising activity is going to be used to expand the room?
There you go.
To enlarge the room?
To enlarge it, yes.
Okay.
We're looking to secure a venue next to the school to use that for the music program,
Okay.
the development of the music program.
Okay. Okay.
That's essential.
And it's going to be ongoing activities here as well, because how can past students who reside here also be a part of this initiative?
You know something? I forgot that. They can go to my website too. They will get all the information because of Team Ploomie and my management. They're posting on my website. So most of the questions you're asking me, you could find it on ploomielewis.com.
Okay. Okay. All right. I think somebody is saying that the ticketing site is Eventbrite.
That's yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Eventbrite. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So is there anything else that you wish to leave with us?
Yes, we as an alumni, we have to reach out to as much of the past students as possible because we were formed in 2024. Okay, so we are still in the process of reaching out to past students. We meet locally every third Saturday. Okay, we will be having a presence at the Vinci Picnic in New York. That's in August. And in October, for the second time, because we started last year, we'll be having a series of activities around the Independence time. Okay, on the 22nd, the annual walk from the old school to the new school. On the 23rd, we're having a fun day, which is open to not only past students, but open to the public. On the 24th, we're having a back in time party. Okay, we'll give details as we go along, but it's going to be a back in time party of a difference because you heard some of the names that passed through the intermediate high school. On the 25th, the morning of the 25th, we'll be attending church, and in the afternoon, we climax everything with our grand gala. And so the details will come, but those are the plans right now. Next year, we intend to expand our activities, especially in the diaspora, because this organization, the Intermediate High School Alumni Association, Inc., is a global entity. Our membership is global, our executive is global. As a matter of fact, we have more executive members outside of St. Vincent than we have inside. One alumni, one mission.
Okay. All right. And Ploomie, where can we find your music? I see you. So the song that we played at the beginning is titled Something I Trying.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
So where can we find it? This is a 2026 track, by the way?
No, I wrote that a couple of years ago. Before I was trying to get in the carnival committee. They told me to when I came in May. I remember. I don't want to bash them anyway. I came in May. They told me, "Oh no, you're too early, man. You're too early. Come back again
in June."
No, I think it's January. No, I was saying January. They said that's too soon.
Too early, yeah.
Yes, they say come back in May. When I came back in May, they say, "Oh, they fell out."
Okay.
And I never got the song to play. I wasn't thinking about it. It's just sitting down with these guys here. And they say, ask him if I have any calypso or soca or whatever. And I said, yeah, I got a few of them. We start playing them. And what is his name? Stars say, boy, that song, you play that one. That one will go. That one will go. Okay. And we say, okay, let's do the bumper. And it catch on. I mean, people singing it already because they played it so often too, So, yeah. So, but I'm not about the competition. I just want to open, the doors towards what our intentions are and what we're doing and where we're going with it. And yes, as I say, they would hear more music if you don't want to pay for Spotify or iTunes or Apple Music. You could get it on YouTube,
Okay.
or you can go to my website again, ploomielewis.com, and you'll see some of the songs, even playing the steel drum and so on. You will hear what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm just all music, man. I don't know. I don't remember anything else but music.
You live Eat, breathe, everything
die
music. All right,
Yes.
all right.
Yes.
But this is a song that recorded 2 years ago, you mentioned.
It's about 5 years ago.
5 years ago, but
Yeah.
it's out this year.
It's out this year. It's popular in Belize.
Okay.
And but the other one in Belize is one I have a Vinci one that I call Vinci Party and a Belizean Party. But it's the same song, but when I was in Belize, I did that. I went to Belize to learn some more of my heritage, who I am, or where all people came from. There's like Gary Funa, and now I call myself Gary Funa.
Okay.
And with music, I'm writing my own music, which we call what I call Madungo.
You call him music Madongo?
Madungo, yeah.
Okay.
Because let me tell you something, St. Vincent don't play music like none of the other islands. We play it with more zest, Our music is different. And as a matter of fact, I'll tell you, most of the world-renowned musicians came from St. Vincent. Frankie McIntosh and Shaquille, them guys, and I'm trying to do something like that too, to bring St. Vincent on the map. People look at this little island there and want to know so much great things that we do. And we have, and I want to expose that. That's my mission.
Well, the #1 soca song, according to the Billboard charts, those charts, those international charts, came from Vinci. So, yeah.
Look, Skinny Fabulous,
Kevin
Little.
Right.
Imagine Kevin Little. And I'm proud of Vincentian people, man. I'll do anything to put us on the map.
Well, at least you are, as you're saying, you're paying it forward with the youth, and you're starting with your alumni, right?
Correct,
So yes. All right. So we are going to bring the interview to an end, but indeed it has been a pleasure interviewing both of you. It's good to meet you. You are somebody from the past. I wasn't really quite, I'll be honest. I wasn't really quite sure who you were and all of that, but having this interview, it has allowed me to learn more about you, and
and even not even Ploomie Lewis, you could just do a search, Ploomie Lewis, on the internet, and you'll find lots of things I'm doing and what I've been through, and
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Mr. Lewis and Mr. Williams, we thank you again for being here with us, and I strongly believe it's not going to be the last time that I'm seeing you before October, Mr. Williams, that is. I'm not sure if Lewis would also be here.
He'll be
but
back.
Absolutely.
He'll be back.
Absolutely.
All right. So we look forward to your return. Okay.
So thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. All righty. So we are going to take a quick break and be back with more Activated Mornings here on WEFM.
Nothing else sounds as good as
WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.